Hey guys, welcome back to Waters Family Homestead. Well, I started a video with my phone camera set up, the light on the phone on so y'all could see, because without it you're not going to see, to candle the eggs. So I candled them. There's 12 eggs in here, and 9 of them I see movement in those eggs. Whether they survive till hatch, I don't know. But I see 9 definitely have movement. The other 3 all show, I can tell there's veins in there and there's a dark spot and all, but nothing moved. So 9 of the 12 definitely moved. 3 of them kind of iffy about. But guys, if I get 9 eggs to hatch out of 12, when I know this thing was shut down for, I never did look to see how long, out of this incubator, I'm going to be extremely happy to get 9 more chickens. And once the 24 days, it's 21 days to hatch them, but some can take an extra day or two. So I will wait until at least the end of the 23rd, 2 days after, or a day and a half or so after the eggs have hatched. Whatever ones haven't hatched, I'll give them an extra day or two, maybe 3, depending on when it is and all that. And then I'll restart this incubator with 12 fresh eggs and try to get more to hatch out of it. So guys, I'm happy with the result, considering this thing lost power that I'm not sure for how long. I don't think it was an extremely long time. It was in my room on the desk when that battery backup system died. It's a UPS system. So I'm thrilled with possibly 9 of these 12 eggs hatching. And heck, you never know. It may end up being 11 or 12 that hatch. I don't know. But I'm thrilled with the results I'm getting so far out of this cheap incubator. Because it was cheap. It was not a very expensive incubator at all. Nothing nowhere near what I paid for the 48 count incubator that I've got. I actually have 2 of, but I never have a good hatch rate. If this works with the automatic waterer that you fill the bottle and it keeps the humidity in there and supposedly at the right level, hey, if this works, I'm going to be buying another one of these daggum cheap incubators, and I'll run 2 at the time and hatch 24 at the time if I can. I just need to clean off my little communication desk. This is actually a linear or an amplifier for CB radio, and I was testing them out, so I ran some wire from the input 12 volt side off the inverter from the batteries and mounted it right up here so I could hook power wires to it to run the linear off my battery system. And this linear actually does work. I think it needs a good cleaning and tune up, but as far as operation, this thing works. See? And when I key the mic, it keys up. So, like I say, I think it needs a good cleaning, but it works. And of course, my base station still works. Y'all, I hang on channel 1 if anybody's ever local. I don't turn it on much. Text me or call me and I'll turn it on and we'll see if we can't talk. But I need to take my antenna down and do a service on it, cleaning it and all that. But hey, it all works for me. I've got a meter up here that I can check SWRs with. This radio has it built in, by the way. But it also has a 40 channel kit for 40 extra channels up above the regular 40 and 40 below the regular 40. Plus, they all have upper and lower sideband. So this is the 120 channel radio, and every one of those 120 channels or frequencies have upper and lower sideband. I can't complain about that. I can talk to just about anybody I want to talk to on this radio. And it dead keys, no amplifier, just by itself with my Turner Plus 3 mic, and I've got another one right up there. This is my favorite mic. I've had a Lollipop before, which is the Silver Eagle or whatever. I like this better. But I've had this thing for a long time. The watt meter, it's got 20 watt setting, 200, 2,000, 500, or 5,000. So you just turn it to the watt range that you're actually using, and it'll show you what the radio's doing. And for example, audio. If I slam it hard, because I'm quite a bit further away from the mic than normal, turn the microphone up, all that good stuff, this thing will slam that needle in the 20 watt setting. Done it many a times. But either way, hey, if you're on the CB radio, I hang out on channel 1. When I do come in here and I turn it on, I may sit for 30 minutes or an hour or sometimes 2 hours. If I've got time, and scan through all the channels, upper and lower sideband. And I've talked to people in Jamaica. I've talked to people in Africa. I've talked to people in Hawaii and Alaska and just about every state in the Union. And of course, Canada. You know, there's a bunch of other countries that Australia. I've talked to people all over the world on this radio right here. So if you've got one and that's something you're interested in, hit me up, and let's see if we can't reach out and touch each other with this radio thing, and get some practice in, because it's been a long time since I've had friends around that are still on the radio. But anywho, I appreciate you guys watching. This video was supposed to be about the incubated eggs. I'm thrilled with it. I'm extremely happy that it looks like 9 of them at least are going to make it. And whether they hatch or not, I don't know. But guys, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Y'all remember what I always tell you. Jesus Christ loves you, and so do I. Y'all be safe, be prepared, and never underestimate the miracle of God's plan. He's got one. You just have to have faith. The old me would have thrown, before I was a good Christian, I say a good Christian. Been a Christian since I was a child, but I didn't act like it for a long time. I try to act more like it now. Am I perfect? Oh, heck no. I sin every day. But before I tried to become closer with God, I would have threw them eggs out when I found that thing was off. Started over. He might have had a plan for me to hatch these 9 or 10 or 11 or 12. Hey, I appreciate every gift he gives me. Y'all be good.